Let's stick 140 needles into my scalp. I am determined to grow out my edges and my hair so I can get sister-lax. And since that's my goal, I started using the Cécred Edge Drops, and we are now on day 49 out of 100 days of the Cécred Edge Drop series. To maximize results, I started using a dermastamp. A dermastamp creates micro injuries on your scalp to boost blood flow, increase collagen production, and even activate dormant hair follicles. I don't want to cause any excessive bruising, so I only dermastamp once a week. The first thing I do, I take some alcohol to clean this bad boy before I use it. I usually put the alcohol in the cap of the dermastamp, and then I just put the dermastamp in and I let it sit for about 5 to 10 minutes. Make sure all the needles are out fully and completely, and then you stick it into the cap. After it's done soaking, you make sure you put all the needles down and you dry it. You don't want to use a dermastamp while it's wet. Once you're done drying it, increase it to 1 or 1.5. Since I do this once a week, I don't want to make the needles way too long and cause excessive bruising. From there, I just lightly press it all over my edges. The first time you use it, it's a little jarring because like needles. But after a while, you get used to it. I've been using the dermastamp once a week for the entire Cécred journey, and I don't know if it's working. I know it will work, but it's still too soon to say. I do know in the long term that this will help activate my dormant follicles. Hopefully they're dormant and not dead. When you use this, you want to make sure it is on a clean scalp. I washed my hair last night, so my hair is clean. I also want to make sure to go over the areas multiple times. Don't rush it, don't pull, don't tug, and that's why I like using a dermastamp versus a derma roller. A derma roller, I feel like you're more likely to pull and tug every which way, and you can damage your skin, your scalp, your hair. It feels a lot more controlled. When you use a dermastamp, you also want to make sure that afterwards you don't put any product. These are injuries. They're little tiny wounds on your scalp. So if you do have a serum, use it either later that night or the next day. So during my 100 days of Cécred, every Sunday I typically don't use the serum on my scalp to ensure that I don't cause an infection.